When you look into the water, you see reflections, trees, clouds, your own face. But beneath that surface, something is watching back. Eyes built by evolution to see what we can't, to detect the faintest shimmer of life, and to decide, in one heartbeat, whether to strike, or to vanish. Today, we're diving into the mind and vision of the predator. We'll learn how fish actually see, how color, movement, and light shape their instincts, and how understanding their vision will forever change the way you cast your lure. Because to catch the predator, you must first learn to see like one. Fish don't see like us. Their world is a mosaic of light distortion, shadow, and vibration. Inside their eyes are two main types of cells: rods, for low light and motion detection; cones, for color and detail. Predator fish like giant snakehead, Hampala Barb, and Featherback have eyes tuned for contrast, not beauty. They don't care if your lure looks realistic, they care if it moves like life. In muddy water, their vision becomes short-range, they rely more on motion and vibration. But in clear water or high sun, they see silhouettes, sharp and defined against the surface light. That's why color doesn't always matter. What matters is what the fish perceives in its world of distortion. Underwater, light behaves like a different element. Red disappears first, fading completely after just 3 to 4 meters. Orange follows, then yellow, then green. At depth, the world turns blue, and at dusk, it becomes monochrome. That's why fluorescent and reflective lures perform better in murky or deep water, they catch the remaining light. Meanwhile, in shallow or clear conditions, natural matte colors work best, they blend, not flash. Every angler who understands this wins more strikes, because they adapt their color, not by preference, but by physics. The water is not your enemy, it's your filter. Learn the filter, and you control the illusion. Now imagine seeing the world like a predator. Your eyes are slightly above your mouth, pointing forward. You watch the light slice across the surface. Every flash, every ripple, every vibration speaks of movement. To you, a lure isn't a piece of metal, it's a heartbeat in water. Predators like snakehead or Hampala Barb use binocular vision for precise targeting. Their eyes give them depth perception, allowing them to calculate distance before the strike. That's why they often approach from below or behind the prey. They use the contrast between sky and silhouette to aim. So when you work your lure, don't think of it as a movement you make. Think of it as a signal they interpret. Fish don't think, they react, but their reactions are sharper than thought. Every species responds differently to color, speed, and vibration. Snakehead reacts to disturbance, surface vibration and sudden flash trigger aggression. Hampala Barb loves pursuit, it's a chaser, responding to speed and rhythm. Featherback hunts through vibration and stillness, small, smooth motions in quiet zones. So when you choose your lure, you're not just picking design, you're choosing how to communicate with a predator's mind. Even retrieve style tells a story. A fast, erratic retrieve says, escape. A slow, steady glide says, confidence. A pause says, vulnerability. And in nature, vulnerability always invites attack. The art of fishing isn't about making fish see your lure, it's about seeing yourself in the water. When you begin to see the way they see, you start noticing how sunlight shifts mood, how wind shapes the surface, and how even your presence changes the rhythm of the water. That's when fishing becomes meditation. Every cast becomes communication, and you no longer chase fish, you join their world. You see what others ignore. You feel what others rush past. That's what makes you different. That's what makes you fish like Siam ElliotFishing Thailand. The predator's eye doesn't see beauty, it sees truth. It doesn't chase color, it chases motion. When you learn to see through its world, you stop casting blindly, and start fishing with purpose. Thank you for tuning in to Siam ElliotFishing Thailand podcast. I'm Eric Chumpon, reminding you, vision is not what you see, it's what you understand. And as always, we create heaven on earth, for anglers worldwide.